Okay, we're driving across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel again. And this time we've got bad weather. For this area, I should say. You can take a look at the water over there. It looks like it's getting a little choppy there, a little rough, you know. But we'll keep it going. I don't think I'll put any music to this one. But get a lot of waves kicking up out here too. All from like nowhere. They're just like popping up, you know, like they usually do. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. I love driving, like I've said in the past, I love driving across this thing. Let's see if I can get my audio to improve a little bit here. Okay, we'll see if that sounds any better. Plenty of seagulls flying around, as you can see. Water's not that bad right now. Looking up ahead of us, it looks like it's going to be a little bit bad. There's a crosswind, though. The winds are kicking up around here. I've got 40,000 pounds on, so I'm not worried about it. Restaurant and gift shop, 2 miles. Okay, let's see what happens here. You know, last time I did this, I couldn't find the video on my phone. Wouldn't even let me put it over to the SD card. See if I can find if I can do that again. But we'll be headed off into the first tunnel here in just a couple of minutes. And we'll go under the first tunnel, then we'll come back out on the other side. Then we got another tunnel after that one. Can't really tell where the first tunnel and I think the 2 tunnels are over there. That looks like the second tunnel all the way over there. Okay. Well, here we go. There has been numerous accidents on this bridge. Not a whole lot, though, but there's been some. Just so you know, if you take a look real quick off to the left part of your screen up there, there's a restaurant up there where people can go there and they can eat. You know, and there's also a fishing pier and a vision pier and stuff. And unfortunately, trucks can't get in there because I would love to go there and grab some good seafood or whatever. Okay, here we go. We're gonna hit the roof. No, we're not. Now, just so you know, this is as low as it looks. Okay, my trailer is 13.6. This roof is only 13.7. That's the actual height of it. You have 1 inch of leeway. That's about what it is. They were going to build 2 tunnels. This was all one stretch the entire way. It was originally 1 Bay Bridge tunnel from one end to the other end. But because of traffic, they increased it and they added a second span. But they did not add 2 other tunnels. They said that they're going to eventually do that, but that was never done. So I don't know if they will ever do it or not. Who knows? Okay. Now we are back out of the first tunnel. We just drove underneath the Chesapeake Bay. Wasn't that exciting, kids? And remember, this is all in real time. So hopefully you won't be too bored with my running commentary. And if you are, then turn it off. Just put that back on. On a good day, you could see fish. I've seen dolphin swimming in this bay out here. I looked out one day over to the right, and I saw like 4 or 5 dolphins just jumping in and out of the water. I was like, oh, that is so cool. And you'll always see a bunch of seagulls all over the place, not to mention a couple of dead ones on the road. They get too close to the cars, they get hit. They should know better, but, you know. Okay, now if you take a look at your screen, look a little bit off to the right, which will actually be my right, so I don't know what it would be for you, but look off to the right. Right in the middle, you'll see a break up there. That's where the second tunnel is. Now, they have these tunnels because, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of room here for ships to pass. So what they do is they have the tunnels up here so that the big freighters and stuff can go right through the opening. Because, like I said, this is a total of 22 miles. Another thing that we'll cover, once we get up to it, I should say, there is an area up here that is, they have man-made islands. They actually made islands by bringing in tons of sand, tons of rock, everything. And they, and they made these islands in between, right here on the bay itself. Sort of like they did with, what is that, Abu Dhabi, I think it is? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. But, where they made that actual thing right in the middle of the water. I know they did it with Atlantis. So, why is this guy driving so slow? I can't pass him because left lane ends up here. Yeah, right. Well, we'll just probably taking a look and, oh, wow, this thing looks cool. There's another seagull right there. You got 3 of them. It's amazing how birds can fly. I wish I could fly. The fly just take off and just fly in the air. That would be so awesome. And fix my headset here. That's one thing about this headset. Excuse me. It's a wrap-around headset. So it wraps around the back of my head. It's two speakers, and it's kind of tight, so it hurts my ears a little bit. Yes, recalculating. I know that. I don't know how they think of. Wow, they're way off on this. Here we go. That's better. My GPS still was saying I'm over land. Okay, tunnel entrance 3/4 of a mile. This is the final tunnel. Then we got a couple of big bridges. We got one big bridge. Go across the man-made island. And then we'll be back on the other side of the Chesapeake. So it really doesn't take that long to cross this, but this is my favorite ride of all time. I never tire of looking out and seeing the water. Let's open the window a little bit so you can hear a little bit of the... Okay, I know that's probably a little bit difficult for you to hear, but right now I am in the second tunnel. And I'm headed, right now I'm at the bottom. Well, I don't know how deep the tunnel goes, but I know don't go all the way to the bottom. But right now I'm at the bottom, and I'm working my way up now. So this would probably be right at the middle. And now we're working our way up and out. I know one thing though, you get a great breeze coming in your windows. across this thing because you got water from both sides. I mean, it just feels awesome. And right here is where it splits again into two different spans. There's a bunch of seagulls over there. One thing you'll notice, if you look up at the light poles, there are always seagulls standing on them light poles, no matter what. Every time you look up there, you'll see a seagull. Well, obviously not every time. There's one. For some reason, they just love standing up there. I don't know why. Maybe it's easier for them to poop on cars that way. Here comes a car, ready, bomb him! Float. I don't know if that's true. Right now I'm doing 55 miles an hour, that's the speed limit. I try not to speed when I go across this bridge. If a really, really, really strong gust of wind came and it pushed my truck into the Chesapeake River right here, wow, I would have an extremely hard time getting out. Because for one thing, there's no boats in the water right now. And normally you see, on any other day, you would see a ton of boats out here. But for some reason, I have not seen one boat yet. It's really bizarre. I think I'm going to put this up on YouTube. And I guess I'll just link it to my Facebook page. Oh, come on, dude. Here once again, this guy from Jersey in front of me is driving really slow. I think maybe I'm going to pass him. I mean, he's doing 50, see, you saw that. He's doing 52 miles an hour, okay? And the speed limit is 55 here, okay? I just at least want to do the speed limit. That's all I ask. There. You go ahead and take a look at the water. Just concentrate on your driving. Spray you with a bunch of rain. There. Okay, now I'm doing over 55. Wow, that looks cool over there. I wish you could see that. But you can't. Oh, there's also a lot of pelicans around here too. So. Especially in the summertime. In the summer, there's a ton of pelicans. Alright, you see these bridges up here. They also have these bridges higher up, so other bigger boats can pass underneath them, obviously. Can you imagine you have to navigate to a certain point when traveling this waterway here? If you have a boat, you know, like a big one of the big freighters, you have to navigate perfectly to the middle in order to, you know, not to hit the tunnel. Alright, now we got another slowpoke. Dragging it down again. But don't worry, folks, we're almost done. Got a little bit way to go. I'm not going to get over because I'm going to slow down going up this bridge here. And then I'll be stuck in a left lane going slow, and I got somebody coming up in the left lane. Not going too fast, but you know. I hope you guys are finding this interesting. If you like this video, tell your friends. Check out my YouTube page. Check out the whole page. I got funny videos on there, at least I think they're funny, of home tips that I've done. Not to mention a whole bunch of other stuff that I've done. So, yeah, if you get a chance, check them out. And everything on there is, 99% of everything on there is original stuff made by me. Alright, we're now at one of the man-made islands. You can take a look if you can. Let's see if I can do this over here. See that over there? Okay, that's all man-made. So, and now we're back to a front view. This right here is known as the Bird Sanctuary. It's called Fisherman's Island. It's a wildlife refuge. I don't know why they call it Fisherman's Island, because you ain't allowed to walk on it. It's not for fishing. It's just called Fisherman's Island for some reason. But tons and tons of species of birds live on these islands, which is nice. And we're still on the island, one of the man-made islands. I sure would like to see what that looks like from a drone. You know? I think that would be so cool. Welcome Center. 2.2 miles. We have 2.2 miles left of the bridge. Okay, Pumpkin, I'm passing you. Enough already. And here comes the second man-made island. They actually put both of these together for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe because the water is a little more shallow over in this area. I don't know. But hey, I'm not the architect, so, or the engineer, or whoever did it. Probably the engineer. I don't know the exact cost of this, but I know the second span was I think 200 million or something like that to make the second span, or maybe even more. I would think 200 million wouldn't be enough to make the second span. And we are now coming up to the end of the journey. Up there is the toll booths, and when you see the toll booth, you know we're done. Once again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't way too boring for you. I hope I gave you a little bit of insight, which I had absolutely no idea what I was talking about. And like I said, check out my other videos if you want to see some funny stuff. This wasn't funny. I'm not showing you my face, because that would definitely be funny if you listen to comedy then. But it's starting to rain a little harder now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and you all take care. Goodbye.